So today we are starting our new unit on geometry. And collaborative planning is like a game changer for us because we get a chance to work together and we get to see the things that would actually help the students at each level.
We've seen a shift in the confidence that the students have.
It gives us more purpose and confidence in the lessons. I think the kids realize that we're both in sync. We both know all the material and how to help them best.
We chose illustrative as a district after a lengthy pilot of multiple resources. Teachers were involved in the pilot process along with our curriculum coordinators.
We love the way it's structured, that there is a warm-up, there's an activity, there's a synthesis, and then there's a cool down. The first thing we are going to do is the warm-up.
So we're going to have you look at these 3 images
And with our co-teaching, it's great because we both know what to expect.
And we can reach them on multiple levels by having 2 different voices and 2 different ways of expressing the same thing. So hopefully we can get all the students in whatever way of thinking works best for them.
We focused on really unit unpacking, getting the teachers to really understand the unit as a whole and how it's designed. And then we also did professional development on lesson internalization.
So they have common planning time, so they're constantly working together around that curriculum design and that plan.
This is my 15th year teaching, and what I have found over the years, when even if 2 teachers were teaching the same subject, the same class, we would teach it differently. And so with the illustrative curriculum, everybody's on the same page. We're giving the same test. So we give the same review, we give the same practice problems. So it gives a consistency for us and for the students.
I see a lot more student work being used. And so it's really coming from the kids and their collaboration and their prior knowledge, and they are connecting all of that to the new learning and then ultimately a conceptual understanding.
I think you have to make it a really safe space for teachers. So we talked about it being like a science experiment. This is our lab, so it's not personal, it's not about your style at this point. It's really about taking risks, experimenting, iterating, failing forward, and sharing what we learned with each other as we went.
We all have different strengths, so I can come at it from a special education standpoint. Someone who has a stronger background in geometry can take it from that standpoint and helps us to make sure that we've incorporated as much as possible to benefit the students.
We've only been teaching together for 4 months, but it really, we feel in sync because of the curriculum, I think, because we know what's expected.
This definition is actually a little bit simpler. You guys were much more thorough or accurate, a little bit more vocabulary in your definitions.
Yeah, I like your definitions better.
Better, exactly.
This one is just very simple, but yours had a lot more detail. So write down a little of each, yours, and you can write down this also.
The students are more engaged, they're more excited, and they're just feeling better about what they're learning in math.
New teachers are starting to implement the illustrative math curriculum. I think I would trust the curriculum to get to you where you're going, that it's been thought out and that you have a structure to follow and you're not trying to recreate the wheel. The wheel's been created for you, now you put it in motion.